Hi, my loves. Welcome back to the Starscartel channel. If you don't know, I'm Star. Y'all, I can't stay. Like, right before I cut this video on, I'm looking at my hair like, girl, did you, like, at least put it back? Like, even though some people brush their locks, but, it's kind of like half of the point of me getting locks is because I'm tender headed. So me doing things that is going to irritate my scalp is just not. It's not a thing. Okay, I already don't like the clips when I'm retwisting, and thank God my hair is long enough that I actually don't have to use clips. I just did, for the winter season, for Christmas and Thanksgiving, so my locks could be extra. But besides that, baby, I ain't really worried about it. Like, but anywho, we are on the last day of our fast. Thank you to everybody that joined. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's get into this message, okay? So, in this dream, I'm at a Walmart and I am buying groceries, okay? I go through the store and collect what I need. When I get to the checkout line is really long. And when I get to the front, it's still long, okay? But I'm at the front. And they didn't rung up all my stuff. And I look at my account and I see that I have to go into my credit account. And it's taking me a long time. And the person at the register is basically like, you're going to have to get out of line and go to the back and figure that out, okay? So I'm like, okay, fine. Somehow I end up at the back of the store. And I don't really remember if it was because I think I needed something and I forgot it. So I just got out of line altogether, went to go get what I needed, and somehow found myself outside the store. Now my stuff is in bags because they was ringing me up. But I'm outside the store and I'm thinking to myself, how did I get out here? And what happened? Like, I don't know if I ended up going out the wrong way. I was trying to go to the restroom. Some of the grocery stores, they restroom in the back and you have to go through. Anywho, while I'm back here, there's a man that is holding a purse and he sees me and he starts chasing after me. And when I see him, I'm holding a basket but running away like towards the entrance so I can get back in the store. I get to the door of the entrance to get back in the store and he's like, wait, 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 wait. Would you like to buy this purse? I look at the purse like, no. Okay. And when I see it, the purse is empty, but it's like a few things in there. Like somebody had went through the purse, threw out whatever, and took what they wanted, and then just wasn't really concerned about the purse. And I was like, no. And then I hurry up and go back in the store. But as I'm getting into the store, I turn around and I see that he has taken his purse and put it in the trash and walked off. Okay. And then God spoke and said he wanted to do the same to you. Be careful of your surroundings and don't overspend. The scripture comes from Psalm 143 and 7. Answer me quickly, Lord. My spirit fails. Do not hide your face from me, or I will be like those who go down to the pit. Let the morning bring me word of your unfailing love, for I have put my trust in you. Show me the way I should go, for to you I entrust my life. Rescue me from my enemies, Lord, for I hide myself in you. Teach me to do your will, for you are my God. May your spirit lead me on level ground. For your name's sake, Lord, preserve my life, and your righteousness bring me out of trouble, and your unfailing love silence my enemies. Destroy all my foes, for I am your servant. So this is a warning, okay? For those of you that be having this going on, okay? Because sometimes, you know what I'm saying, I did already share. Y'all already know that your girl, you know what I'm saying, sometimes I be, okay? And, if you have to, okay, what did Kevin say? He got to move the savings to the checkings and the checkings to the savings. And If you got to do all that before you get there, okay? Figure that out before you get there. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be real. I know some people walking, they like to be fake. They like to be very, you know what I'm saying, they very secretive. They'll tell they be, I don't care. I will be real. If you gotta move you gotta pull something from credit and you gotta move it to your savings and then you gotta put in your checking and then you gotta do all these things. Do that before you get there. God said figure that out first. And then go to the store, because you don't want to be at the store. And first of all, it felt embarrassing. Okay, it's the emotion I felt in this dream at the register, like with people, like I always feel, and that's how I'm always that way when it's taking me longer than usual to check out. Even if it's a situation where the car go through, I don't like it. It's an emotion I do not like. I can't stand it. It makes my nerves bad when I'm standing. It could even not be my fault or the car fault. It could be the cashier fault. I don't care. I don't like it. And it's not that I turn into a mean, ugly person, but it makes me feel nervous. I'm shy. Okay, I don't like it at all. Anyways. But God said, you got to do all that. Do all that before you get there. Do all that before you get there. Because you don't know what's going to be going on when you get there. And, like I said, in this dream, this store was packed. It was people everywhere. And this could be because, I don't know if y'all heard, but a lot of these stores is closing down. There are so many of these big chain stores that are, they slimming down. They closing thousands, hundreds of thousands for some, hundreds for some of stores. And, times is hard. And because of them closing down so many stores, you have to also realize that means that those are a lot of people that don't have jobs anymore. And once again, times is hard. We already had a certain group of people that, that's what they do. They like to run up on people and take what they got. Or they like to actually take the person. Okay. But because at the end, God was saying this is what he would have liked to do to you. So this could be a situation where somebody is wanting to take you up out of here. Okay. And you have to be careful of that. So with people losing their jobs, you have to understand that desperate times calls for desperate measures. And if people are already, like, there were already a group of people that were desperate to where they were taking from regular people that barely even had 2 pennies, like you gotta the wallet just to see if anything in there. Okay, imagine if it's other people that don't have. Okay, so I just feel like this is a warning. You have to imagine that there are going to be more people that are going to be doing this here. Be careful. Be careful, be careful, be careful, be precautious. And it's not to say that you can't go anywhere and you can't do anything. This is broad daylight. The only reason I felt nervous like this is because it was the back of the store instead of the front. Even when I used to work retail way back when, I did not like going to the back of the store because it's like very few cameras. Sometimes they have cameras, but a lot of times they don't have cameras, or they have very few cameras. Security ain't really worried about going back there, and it's just supposed to be an area where employees go. And this man was just chilling back there. I was like, who is this? And what is, no, not today. And I took a run for it. But, anywho, God said, be careful. Be aware of your surroundings. You should not be in a position also for even getting to this part of the back part of the store. You should not be in a position to where you just rolling your cart to such an extent and looking at your phone and rolling your cart that you don't even realize where you at. Okay. And even because of what I was doing, it could be a situation where I'm trying to get service, or I'm trying to get to a good spot, or I'm just trying to roll around so nobody can see what I'm doing. But I just feel like, to avoid all of this, if you do this and take care of this before you get there, you don't have to stress yourself while you there. Okay. Okay, understand that God got you. Okay, God is protecting you. God is going to ensure that you are okay. Just like in this situation, if somebody ain't had no street smarts, they will be like, yeah, let me see the pirates real quick. Let me see what you got. Let me see what you got. Why? What I do, first of all, I barely had money to buy my groceries, let alone to be worried and concerned about a purse. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I know the real hood people be like, but I mean, you was already outside the store. Baby, ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Okay, I was going back in to go right back through that line and go out the front door to my car. Okay? No. Anywho, like no, 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 no. But I just feel like it was a trap. It was a trap. Even looking at the purse in the dream, it wasn't like a purse that I'm really gonna knock anything over to get to anyways. And it's like it's the kind of purse that I could buy that in the store. I don't need to buy that from you. Why are you offering, like, please leave me alone. Okay? Like this is somebody that is trying to catch your attention so that they could get you caught off guard and snatch your stuff up and see what you got. Okay. And in that situation, that person would have been very heavily saddened, very sadly and depressed, and like, dang, I wasted my time. Anywho, okay, God is saying that He knows that sometimes you may feel a little fear, okay? You may feel a little sadness. For your name's sake, Lord, preserve my life, and your righteousness bring me out of trouble. But God is there for you. God is watching over you. And that's the message. You know, God is saying, be careful. Okay, first of all, don't overspend. Second of all, don't put yourself in a position to where you are basically like, how do I say it? Like you are frustrating yourself. Like in this situation, like in this dream, I was frustrating myself. I'm in line. I got to do all this stuff that I should have did at home anyway. And I just feel like, plan more. Have more of a plan set in place instead of just doing stuff. Okay. Even with the groceries, like I have found, even though I very rarely do this, like I'm the kind of person, I have my list in my head. I don't know. I can't get into it, but I can't get into actually write down a list and sticking to the list. I'll write the list down, but I barely will look at the list. It's like the list is in my head. Okay. But if you gotta make a list and stick to your list. You know what I'm saying? But I just feel like God is saying that desperate times calls for desperate measures, and you have to understand that if there are there's a lot of people that are in a position to where they are out of work and they don't have a way to get money. They don't have this, they don't have that. They may be in a position where they can't wait on that income tax check because they still, I've been waiting 2 years. And I just feel like it could be a position to where you are just like, these people, they don't know what to do. And if there are more people that are trying to take from other people and the working class barely making money as is, like this is the depression. Okay. But this is the storm that God was sending me to speak about yesterday, that you may not feel it, but it's going on. And it may not be rocking you as hard as it's rocking other people, but it is going on. So God is saying, be very aware in this time. Be very careful in this time. And, I know a lot of people are not wanting to wear certain things because it's too flashy and they're not wanting to do. Guess what? The secret is out that people that are wealthy don't like to wear certain things. So guess what? The people that be attacking people because of what they got on is going to start attacking people that's dressed plainly. Like that I don't know why people think that people that do stuff like that would not be watching this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Anywho, God said, just be careful of your surroundings, be prayed up, and go with God. Understand that God got you. Okay? Understand that God got you. Don't find yourself nowhere that you're not supposed to be. Don't be so lost in the sauce that you end up somewhere you're not supposed to be. Even in this situation, God ensured I got back inside the store and I was safe. But it was a close call. And why put yourself through all that? Why stress y'all? I'm running and stuff. I can't run. In real life, me trying to run and push a cart, my ankles will be aching by the time I got back to the store. Okay, I'm gonna be real. I don't like getting it on the city cart. Sometimes I will if my feet are really hurting. But at this point in time, I prefer to just push a cart because I get sick and tired of people looking at me as if I am using something I'm not supposed to be using. When in reality, your girl be having a hard time walking through a full Walmart. Okay, and that's the truth. But you know, there are people that will look at me and think to themselves, "Oh, well, she's young and she looks healthy," and and I have to, you know, pull my pants or show them my scar for them to be like, "Okay, I'm sorry." Okay, ain't nobody. I'm just being real, and I just feel like God is saying, "Be careful of your surroundings. Be careful of what's going on. Be careful, like be aware." And as me being someone, you know, being from where I'm from and living the way that I used to live, I'm always aware of what's going on around me, even if I'm not looking that way. I saw that. I saw that. I heard it and I saw it. And I'm always aware because, baby, you got to be careful. Okay. You got to be careful. You got to be careful. You got to be careful. I'm always aware. I'm always aware. Even when I'm driving, I'm aware of what cars is behind me, which way they, and all that. Somebody staying behind me too long, I'm peeping it. Okay. I'm just being real. And I'm saying this to say for somebody, God is saying that you need to be aware at this time. Like it don't even have to be a situation where who you would normally expect to try you is gonna try you. It might be people that you wouldn't even expect to try you, and it's because it's a lot of people that's having hard times. It's harder to find jobs. We see people making all these videos about losing jobs, having a hard time finding a job, and they gotta accept this job. They don't need that job. They don't want that job. They don't make enough, and it's a lie. But that's the message. That is the message. God said, be careful out here. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Deuces.